Hello and welcome back. And as well, we have ourselves a nice Enderman there who has joined us on this playthrough. So I wonder, oh yes, it does actually work off cam. That's perfect. That is actually really good. Okay, so we can actually start working on macerating to get double ore. I mean, we do have the energy condenser, but we're going to use that for things that are more tedious to get. I think I'll smelt half that because we are going to need bronze eventually. I have a feeling that I don't know if that Enderman saw me look at him for a second, and that's why he decided to teleport away. I think if we go to one of these rubber trees, find a okay, so the EMC value does exist for this, right? Yes, it does. 24. That's perfect. We don't need to start harvesting that much rubber anymore. All we could do is basically use all our trash to make rubber. So that means all our cobblestone, gravel, and anything we really don't need. There we go. Perfect. So when we start mining a lot more, we can definitely start doing that. We're going to need to make, not just a macerator, but we're going to need to make a electric furnace as well. So we no longer need to use fuel. It's just an iron furnace. Okay, that's good. Electronic cable, we find iron. I need one of those, that's great. We can also get rid of the charcoal that's been bugging the inventory right there. So we're going to make ourselves the electric furnace. We're going to make the... Oh. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay. Problem can be easily solved here. There we go. That is one way to solve not having stuff now that we don't really need anymore. I mean, we kind of have too much, but regardless, we don't have... How many of these do we have? We have 5. Okay. We'll just pop that in there for now, just to get some more stuff. How much rubber do we... We don't have any rubber left. Okay, we have to wait for that. Take one out, we're gonna need... I'll just pop the coal in there for now. Take that out. Pop one in there as well. Perfect. Oh, don't do that. Why did I... Oh yeah, I took the resin out there just to do that, okay. We can get an extractinator for the rubber wood, but I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it anymore. Given how we can probably use up the nickelite, we get a lot of that when we go mining. Don't know if the macerator's done, but obviously we can start working on an industrial craft farm. And I will need a lot more dirt though to expand the island here. I might kill that Enderman for its ender pearl. I am a bit tempted to do that. But I don't think we really need any more diamonds, given how we can use gold to make diamonds and we can use iron to make gold. We kind of have basically an unlimited source of diamond every time we head down here. Okay, I will take this though. Nickelite, I'm not entirely sure of what it's useful for. Definitely useful for something, just something that I don't really know yet. We'll take that though. I mean, I'll search it up eventually, but my brain can't really remember what we use this for, and it's got a good enough EMC value and drops quite rather commonly. So we might as well use it for something at least. I know lava has a nice EMC value as well. We need to get the destruction catalyst at some point too. There's a lot of nickelite here. Might as well use that to feed the energy condenser. I am scared. If you've seen the 1.0 playthrough, I mined down and I ended up getting into lava. So now I'm permanently scarred that mining down perhaps might end up getting my character killed, which is obviously something we don't want to do. given how on that the lava river seemed to be endless, so I don't know if it's going to be the same for this one. Alright, let's head down here, see what we've got. Okay, there's nothing. That's fine. We'll do slash back. Might as well get out of the trash while we can there. We need 6 copper cables for the thing, so we'll just do that as well. So we have a bit left over. Oh no, I needed redstone for that. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I'm so stupid. I'm really so stupid. How? How do I do something that stupid? Now I've got to find more redstone. Great. And I thought it was useless. But no, it's used for a lot of the electric stuff in this mod pack. Oh, come on, really? I'm this stupid. It's really annoying. Okay, we found some tin. We also found some redstone over here, which is nice. So we actually did find some. It's kind of abundant, so it's difficult to miss anyway. But we have more tin when we want it, without needing to farm some EMC. Alright, so we've got this here. More rubber there. We've got the redstone, so we're going to pop... Oh, it's this. And that. Perfect. Electric furnace, this, that, and 2 redstone on the sides. And then do that. We'll put half of that in there. Because I do know that I don't have any tin dust on me. I think it was 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust to make bronze dust. Yep, I'm correct. 8 bronze dust, perfect. We're going to need that for the wrench. I'm not entirely sure what bronze is exactly used for, I cannot remember. Oh, it's kind of like a... You can make stone block of concrete. Interesting. Make bronze tools of that. Mixed metal ingot, which is very necessary too. And then we can start making ourselves a base that is immune to nuclear weapons with this. Which is given, I'm going to probably need to definitely do this, given how we did get griefed the server not that long ago in the past. Like a month ago, so that is something that will be necessary to do. So we should start preparing to make this island, or the main part where the treasure will be. Very, very nuclear resistant, nuclear compliant, I guess you could say. But though I do want to do this with industrial craft without going as much to the thing with the... God, I can't remember. I don't want to go too much into equivalent exchange 2 right now, okay? We're going to go mostly with the industrial craft stuff. Just pop our trash in there as well. Good. But I do want the destruction catalyst so we can destroy things a lot faster. I don't think we can make tungsten dust. No, we can't. I don't think tungsten is used in this. We're gonna need to eventually relearn how to... Yeah, it's not necessary. Not used at all. It makes 64 iron though, which is really nice. Obviously we can always replace the iron with something else. But I think I'm going to clear the island of these rubber trees because we can now duplicate that and we don't want to use too much space here. We will keep some backup rubber saplings just in case though. Just in case things go wrong and we really do need to start working on stuff again. Okay, we're going to need to fix this because it's too dark. Okay, good, we have a sapling. That's fine, we'll take the wood out later. I don't like how they spawn like that, it's a bit weird. Okay, do that. I mean, if we kept relying on the IC2 for rubber, I feel like we'll get basically barely any, given how the trees have not really been nice to us. There we go. Alright. And here's the last one, and there's a normal tree there, which we kind of forgot to cut down, I think. Oh my god! You scared me! Oh my god, that scared me. Oh! 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 Oh. We might as well start taking the rubber wood now. We could probably potentially use it as a decoration, I'm not entirely sure. We'll figure something out. We'll just smelt the bronze dust because I don't think it's really necessary to keep in there. Maybe we'll start doing it to that too. Right, there we go. We'll use iron more often than diamond. Actually. Okay, so this is going to be easier to do. We'll keep some iron, because we're going to obviously need iron. But once we get 4 gold from this, we can now, well with the crafting table, a single diamond. So I do want diamond tools, and we'll keep the gold as well, just so that we can always do that with it. Perfect. Make ourselves a diamond axe and a diamond spade. That's going to be very necessary. We can always make another diamond pickaxe in the future. Oh wait, why did I do that? We're going to make a diamond spade anyway. Perfect. There we go. Nope, we're not going to have that down. We'll probably start building our base now as well. But I do want to use the reinforced stone for the base, just to stop people from griefing. We'll replace the sand with that. Obviously it's going to be quite an ugly base, but we can always give it a nice exterior in the future, where the interior will remain functional. So if I remember mixed alloy, we find iron, bronze and tin. Okay, we can in fact duplicate bronze, which is going to be kind of necessary here. We might as well use the 1 diamond. And the refined iron's going to take a bit longer to get. Just to keep 1 actually. We're going to need to smelt a single stone so that we can duplicate it later, just so that we can use it for... Might as well just do that. Good. So we can use it for the base here. I wish there was a way, there is a way to speed that up. Overclock. Overclocker update, great. Okay, we need an extractor for the overclocker upgrade. And we can easily get that anyway. But I think the easiest way to do this is actually just wait. I will clean my inventory out in a second though. I love how that's like having a bit of a panic attack right there. We can get the wood from there, perfect, so that the thing's not going to be a bit of a bother. I might as well take this down as well. We're going to need to duplicate apples as well, I think. So that we can make golden apples, and we're going to be a lot more formidable if we do get attacked. There we go. We're going to pop this in here. Those two as well. That, and that. Good, we need the stone. Might as well pop the rubber as well in there. Gonna do a slash back. Might as well excavate a lot of this, and we do need glowstone. We can get glowstone from dirt in this because we have MCMMO. And then we can use glowstone to generate our own source of Aeternal as fuel eventually, because we do need the destruction catalyst. And I'd rather not use too much material in the game to get it. And we should be able to get our own energy system going eventually, and that's going to be very, very nice. Alright, just take all of this. Perfect. I did see that there was coal here. Let's take this coal. Be nice if there was more people in. Do join if you want to. It's in the description. The the Discord. You join the Discord, go onto our website, and it's easy to go in. We'll keep that uranium actually there. We'll mine it in the future. I do want to build a nuclear reactor in the future. That is one of the goals of this playthrough. We want to basically master every mod in the pack. So we are going to need to eventually do red power. And we'll dedicate different sections of our base to different things. So we will have one section that is EE2, one section that is industrial craft, and one section that is that's going to be helpful. One section that's industrial craft, one section that's EE. I think it was this. Okay, I really forgot. Okay, there we go. This is probably the worst way to make these, but it still works. We don't have enough refined iron for that, but that's fine. Alright, smelt this. No, it's a compressor. We need to make a compressor first. I forgot. To be fair, not difficult. Though I now realise we need more iron. We just need to keep one diamond in the chest. Good. We need to make ourselves one of the Okay, we don't have enough copper. We did put the copper in there. We've got enough rubber as well. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, that's not how you make it. I think it was this. Perfect. Machine block. Good. Oh, come on. Why do I not have the things in my inventory when I need them? There we go. Let's do this. Good. We'll use a bench in the future to resort everything though. Right now, the whole goal is just getting everything ready. There we go. Perfect. It takes a bit longer, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is we're going to mark the base like this. This is the main room. Eventually it'll become my character's bedroom. We'll mark the floor. We'll also make it go underground, so like that. Alright, let's make this grief-proof base. I'm happy it does 8 of them. Otherwise this would get very expensive fast. So this should be very, very resistant to nuclear blasts. We don't really need the sand, just put that in there. I will keep hold of the dirt. We can always use this, actually, while we're waiting for the thing to grow. We will expand the island a bit more. Where it's shallow, so it doesn't really need a lot of crouching to do. There we go. And then we'll slowly work our way to expanding the island even more after this. There we go. Oh, look at this. This is going to be so good. I'm going to need to replace the sand. It doesn't look normal on the map at all. It looks a bit strange, actually. But we'll get rid of the sand. In the future, we will make our own sandy beach for our island. Just so that it actually looks like a normal island and not some weird thing. Okay, there we go. It's slowly growing, it's slowly growing. It's really nice to see. Oh, perfect. We have 5 of these now. So that's 40 stone per. Great. Okay, doing now this side. Right now the whole thing's going to be a cube. We can always add a decorations when we start expanding the base. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to worry, we can always eat. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole point of our base being ugly is to just grief-proof. Because I do know eventually some evil person's probably going to come on and try and do exactly that to us. And everyone on the server again. Even if we do have a lot more protection right now, I do want to just be more cautious and, you know, definitely make sure that we're fully safe. Okay, do this. So it's all for so that we have a nice ceiling to our private bedroom here. We can always add facades to the walls and stuff. Okay, there we go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh crap. Oh my god, I hate this. That is the problem. I misplace things all the time. Okay, this is going to be a nasty, nasty thing about building this base. I don't know if we retrieve it when we break it. Okay, we do, thank goodness. It just takes a long time to break. I mean, it makes sense. It's like obsidian, but a lot more stronger than obsidian. Oh my goodness, this is so slow! Oh my! There we go. Before I double place, just check. There we go, good. We did create a bit of glass as well. So the next thing is to make reinforced glass. No, it's not that. Oh! Reinforced, I thought it was, you need 2. This is expensive, maybe we shouldn't. Or maybe we should just keep this here. I was wanting to have a lot of glass doors. Not glass doors, but you know what I mean. like having the whole thing visible. But given how expensive it is, I'm not entirely sure that's what I want now. But I mean, we can always, we do want to make it look nice, so we might as well. There we go. We'll need to make a reinforced door as well, which is nice and easy to do. I don't think you can... Yeah, you need to make a lever for this. I think that's how you make a lever. No, it's normal stone, right? I think it is normal stone. I could have just mined the thing down there instead of using that. That's fine. Okay, do that. Alright, we can open things from the inside. That's how we get in. So when we need to hide, we can close that and it takes them a bit longer to get in. That's the main goal here. It's a very industrial looking base and very ugly, but for our survival, it's definitely something that is necessary. And we'll have an entrance from each side, so we're going to call this the lab. Okay, there we go. Oh good, we can make 2 levers. That's going to be necessary in the future. For now, I will just keep that open though, just for convenience sake. And this one open. It's going to be a while before anyone comes to our base anyway, so I don't think there's anything really to worry about. But I think we've gotten very nice progress since the last episode, especially since we've got ourselves a starting base now. The island's a lot more dull given how there's no more trees or anything on here, but that's fine. Regardless, I will see you all next time. Have an amazing day everybody, and goodbye.